Golden Rams, and welcome back to another great episode of WCU Weekly. I'm your host, Sarah Collins.
And I'm Evan Vaitia. As always, WCU Weekly is here to give you the latest updates on campus news, events, and more.
Evan, I cannot believe that we are almost at the end of February and how it is already week 5 of the semester.
And it's even crazier to think about how spring break is less than a month away.
As excited as I am for that, we still have to hang in there for a few more weeks, but that also means that there will be a lot of exciting events between now and then. With the stressors that come with classes picking up, let's check out some fun and de-stressing events offered this week.
Dorm room looking a little bland lately? Well, on Tuesday, February 18th, the Student Activities Council will be hosting a plant party from noon to 3 in the Sykes TV Lounge. Attendees will be able to paint their own pot and grow their own succulent. If you're interested, be sure to stop by.
This Friday, February 21st, is a very special day. It's Rammy's birthday. The Student Activities Council will be holding Rammy's Rowdy Birthday Bash this Friday, February 21st from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. in Eichinger Gym located on campus. His birthday celebration will provide free walking tacos, pizza, decorate your own cupcakes, and other birthday treats. There will also be a photo booth and stuff a plush lambs with custom Rammy t-shirts with Rammy's signature. Some of Rammy's friends and other mascots will be in attendance to help celebrate his birthday. There will also be fun games to play and fun mascot games. Come on out to support our favorite mascot's big day by registering for this free event on Ram Connect. Not only is Rammy's special day coming up, but I think someone else's birthday may be right around the corner. If I'm not mistaken, this Sunday to be exact. It is in fact our very own Evan Vaitia's birthday this Sunday.
That is correct, Sarah. I'm turning 20 years old, and it doesn't matter because I wish I was turning 21.
Well, happy birthday to both you and Rammy. In my opinion, the best gift you could get for your birthday is some sunshine and for this weather to warm up.
In my opinion, it's money. Let's send it over to Ariana to see if this birthday wish will come true.
Hello Rams, welcome back to another episode of WCU Weekly. I'm Ariana Lane here to give you this week's 5-day weather forecast. We are dipping back down into colder temperatures this week, so let's jump right in to see what Mother Nature has in store. Starting the week on Monday, we will see a high of 31 and a low of 19, with clear but very windy weather throughout the day. On Tuesday, there will be a high of 29 and a low of 15, with sunny skies throughout the day. Moving through the week, Wednesday will bring a high of 33 and a low of 12, with cloudy skies throughout the day. Thursday will once again be cloudy with a high of 35 and a low of 23. Finishing the week on Friday, we will see the highest temperature of the week with a high of 38 and a low of 19, with sunny skies throughout the day. That's all for this week's 5-day weather forecast. I'm Ariana Lane, sending it back to the desk.
Thanks, Ariana. Looks like the warmer weather is not in our favor for this week, so unfortunately, Evan, but that birthday wish will not be coming true just yet.
It's all right, Sarah. Before we know it, spring will be right around the corner and the weather will finally be warming up.
Only 31 days until the first day of spring, but who's counting? All of this talk about spring is making me think about our Golden Ram athletes who participate in spring sports.
I hear that it's an action-packed week for both winter sport athletes who are finishing up their season and spring sport athletes who are just beginning their season. Sending it over to Kevin for our sports update.
Indeed it is, Evan. What's going on, Westchester? I'm Kevin Cohn, and it's time for your sports rundown. Best of luck to our men's and women's swimming and diving teams, who will be competing in the PSAC Championships in York from Monday to Thursday. It's a busy weekend for men's and women's track and field. Both teams will be participating in the Penn State Tune-Up on Friday and the Keogh Invitational on Friday and Saturday. Women's gymnastics will travel to Collegeville on Sunday, battling Ursinus, the University of Bridgeport, and William & Mary in gymnastics, East Conference action. Men's and women's basketball host the Warriors of East Stroudsburg on Wednesday before hitting the road to Bloomsburg on Saturday to take on the Huskies. Following their trip to North Carolina last weekend, softball hits the road once again to Wilmington, Delaware for 3 games this week, playing the Lightning of Goldie Beacom College on Wednesday and a doubleheader on Sunday against the Wildcats of Wilmington University. Moving over to the other diamond, baseball opens up their season with 4 games this weekend, a doubleheader on Saturday and a doubleheader on Sunday, facing off against the Golden Eagles of the University of Charleston at a neutral site in Fairfax, Virginia. And finally, our Golden Rams women's lacrosse, the number 5 team in the nation and the back-to-back defending PSAC champions, also winners of 5 out of the last 6 titles, will kick off their 2025 campaign on Saturday at 1 p.m. when the Red Hawks of Roberts Wesleyan roll into town. This is truly a jam-packed, eventful week, Golden Rams. I'm Kevin Cohn, and thank you for joining me for another edition of the Sports Rundown.
Thank you, Kevin. One of the busiest weeks I think we've seen so far this semester with our athletes competing in their respective sports. Make sure to go cheer on your Golden Rams this week.
Now, I know it's been over a week since the big game, but I still can't get over the Eagles' win.
They definitely got the redemption. Go Birds. And I still can't get over Kendrick's performance.
Oh, it was definitely one to remember. A very iconic performance that was talked about all over TikTok. Say Drake with the look he gave to the camera when he talked will be talked about forever.
I absolutely loved his outfit. Bootcut jeans have always been in my personal opinion. And while we are talking about celebrities, social media, and pop culture, let's send it on over to Timmy for our entertainment update.
Good afternoon, Evan and Sarah. It's so good to see all of you again. Let's get straight into our pop culture news. This week has been eventful. On Sunday night, two of TV's biggest shows returned. Fans of HBO's The White Lotus and Showtime's Yellow Jackets were both treated to the respected season 3s for each of those shows. I know I will for sure be keeping up with The White Lotus, and I cannot wait to see the messy drama of those tourists in Thailand, because trust me, if it's White Lotus, it's gonna be messy. And for fans of Beyonce, the pop star announced her Cowboy Carter tour last week. The tour will be covering her Album of the Year winning album. I am fortunate to say that I was able to get tickets for 2 nights of her New Jersey shows, and I'd love to hear if any of y'all will be there dancing with me. And finally this week, Tate McRae's new album, Too Close to What, will be out. The up-and-coming pop singer announced this work back in November, and me and everybody else have been waiting. The album also features the singers Boo Thang, The Kid Leroy, and honestly guys, I cannot ship them more. I can't wait to hear what Miss Tate serves us this time around. That's all for me guys, back to the desk.
Thanks, Timmy. And with that, that's all the time we have for this week's show.
As always, thank you for tuning in, and be sure to check us out on our Instagram and TikTok at wcu.studios to stay up to date with the show and other campus news. With your WCU Weekly News, I'm Sarah Collins.
And I'm Evan Vaitia.